What up, what up, what up? It's on some other shit. It's your boy, Joe Prophet. You know, I'm here with the lovely Monet Banks. You know, we're giving you opinions back with facts. Straight like that. As you can see, man, we got a special one for y'all today. We got a special one, man.
It's always a special one.
You know, but, you know, this guy to my left is the marvelous one. Marquis Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give it up for him. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Don't let him know what's
The
going on.
marvelous one, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, first of all, man, we thank you for coming to the show. You know you're a busy guy. You got a lot on your plate, so we appreciate your time. And
Likewise.
you know what I'm saying? We appreciate you blessing the stage, man. Monet, so you want to start it off?
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just really excited because this is a big opportunity for us to actually have you on the show with us today, Marquis. You know, how are you feeling on this good Sunday?
Feeling good. Feeling good on this good Sunday.
I see. I mean, with us being in the gym, you know, boxers are actually funny. So the whole time he's just like going to each different machine and like working out. He done worked up a sweat, hit the bag.
Too damn long.
I know, really low key. That's what it was. He was like, let me go ahead and get a little workout in real fast. But you know, that's what they do. That's how you stay in shape. That's how you stay sharp. You know, and I think that's just a testament to the type of boxer that you are. So let's go ahead and get into it. So currently, well, let's give the people a little backstory, you know, because not everybody knows who you are, where you from. You know, they have you kind of out of Galena Park, but we know that you rep the H-Town. So just give the people a little bit of backstory, you know, let them know how you coming.
I'm from the 3rd Ward area. Went to Yates High School. Galena Park is just where we moved after we was gentrified out of there.
Oh, you ain't never attend like Galena Park, ISD, or North Shore.
Okay.
I went
straight out the trade.
I'm from 3rd Ward. And that's what happened.
And I seen that too. Last fight, you know, you came out with the JY colors, you know, repping the H. Yeah, no, it was a beautiful thing, you know, for y'all that don't know what I'm talking about. You know, Mr. Taylor here pull off what I think was one of the upsets of the year.
Definitely.
Against Gomez, you know what I mean? And I, you know, I'm gonna let you kind of tell me how you feel about it. I'm gonna tell you how I felt about it, you know, because, you know, I went, you know, and I was looking at Vegas and how, you know, how they had the odds stacked against you. You know, maybe you care about that, maybe you don't. But when I saw what I saw, I was like, oh, shit, they disrespecting the shit out this nigga. Like, you know, I done seen this man. You know, I don't know if you know, I was in there. I was here when you sparred Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know what you bring to the table. Yeah. So for Vegas to have you as that much of an underdog was crazy to me. I just knew it was good money. I said, man, anybody love this man? Hey, put your money on him with Gomez, man. You gonna come up, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So just a little bit of backstory regarding that. So in Marquis's most recent fight, he took on Gomez. Gomez was 6-0. You know, everybody was talking shit. They was like, you know, this guy, he's this undefeated brawler.
All these amateur fights, and
you
all
know,
this shit.
he's done X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about. I look at you already. You're like, man, that was some bullshit. But
let 'em know.
How was the build up leading to that fight? Like, what was going through your mind?
Just another day in the office, you know, against an undefeated guy. And usually with undefeated guys, they always come with the same mindset that, he ain't got no power because he don't have that many knockouts, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of look past all the people I've been in there with, and they just look at the numbers. They don't look at like, who I actually been in there with. And I've been in there with, like, nothing but, like, really the best my whole career. I've been, you know, fighting hard fights my whole career. I think I've been on the B side like 9 times.
God damn.
Like I was 14-1 coming. I'm 15-1 now, but I've been on the B side, supposed to lose for like 9 times in my career. So I said I looked at it as just like another fight. I feel like the fight with Marlon Harrington, the guy that I beat, the last guy I beat on Showtime, he was 8-0 with 7 knockouts. He had knocked 4 people out in the first round. Yeah. I thought that probably was more a harder fight.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Because with Gomez, I seen that the dude ain't even been in the past 4 rounds. I was like, oh, she ain't even got to win.
Yeah.
I was like, he's losing off, bro.
I think your fight went 10 rounds.
Yeah, it went a whole 10 rounds.
Yeah.
And that was actually my first time going 10 rounds.
Ooh.
That was a little different. Yeah, that was my first time going 10 rounds. But like, I never lost a fight 8 rounds. The only fight I ever lost was a 4-round fight. You know, and it was off decision, a close decision against one of Floyd Mayweather undefeated fighters. I went to Vegas to take a chance at beating an undefeated fighter, and it didn't work out. I came up a little short, but since then, moving up to like 6 rounds, 8 rounds, 10 rounds, where I get to use one of my best attributes, which is like my stamina. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, I ain't lost a fight since. So that's been like 8.5 years now. So.
As I be seeing you in here sparring, like when you getting ready for that, like how many rounds are you doing? Because to prepare, well, let's just say to prepare for that 10-round fight, like what is training like? How is it?
Rigorous. I mean, me and Shakira did like 11 rounds straight that day. Usually when I spar, it's at least 10 rounds with like 3 different sparring partners, at least 2-3 different sparring partners.
I said y'all be doing a gauntlet.
Yeah, I just stay in.
How long is camp normally?
Usually camp is like 6 to 8 weeks, but I was in the gym already before I knew I was gonna fight. Like we was already like in the gym going hard.
Staying ready, so you ain't gotta get ready.
Then they when they set the contract, it was still like 5 weeks. So like camp was really long. My last fight, and I trained hard all the way through, like literally all the way to the day before the fight. I was training hard, so. It was a long camp. It was like 8 weeks for me.
And let me ask you this: like coming in, you say you've been a B-side fighter 9 times.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Like, what kind of motivation is that, and what kind of satisfaction is there for you when you come in as a victor, as the B-side? You know, especially doing it that many times. It's like at this point, like, damn, when you gonna put the nigga on the A-side? Like,
I don't know. It's kind of like an advantage because like so they always underestimate me. Like they always think it's gonna be an easy fight.
Yeah.
They always think I ain't got no power. I can't hit. So it's just like
Gomez
really, it's really.
It was so crazy. No, listen. So listen. It was so crazy.
My God definitely
they were saying that power shit. And then when you dropped him, I said, "Oh shit, what the power looking like now, though, man?" You know, because it even shocked him. He couldn't even believe it.
Yeah,
you know,
he was embarrassed.
He don't know how to
I
get up.
lost my balance, and I didn't you lost your balance.
He didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man,
hit on that temple.
And the thing, I was like, see, I could tell that these dudes ain't do their homework on Marquis because he's crafty. He got you hit people from awkward angles. You can move good, and you got stamina. And that's the thing I know they don't know. You definitely been in there. You kind of tell us about some of the other guys you've been in there. We know Shakur. I seen you with Shakur, but kind of tell us some of the other guys you've been in there with.
I've been in there with Jamel Charlo, undisputed world champion. That's about to fight Canelo. I done been in there with him so many times. I done been in there with a lot of big names like Richard Hitchinson. I'd have been in there with, who else I've been in there with? Bakram. He's the #1 contender for the IBF belt. I was sparring him. Sule Kasi, I think that's his last name. He another champion at 147. I done been in there with him. I done been in there with a lot of big names in the sport. I didn't really sparred everybody, especially everybody from the South. I ain't got in there and sparred.
Get in there with them.
Yep.
we gotta, you know what I mean? Like, and see, that's the thing about Houston. I mean, it's a lot of
Kenneth Sims, Jerry Hurd. Yeah,
you been in there with Jerry?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now, when you get in there with somebody that's 2, 3 times, 4 times your weight class, like, how is that? Like, how is that? Because clearly, you guys are working on different things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're working on a bigger guy you're gonna be in there with. Maybe he's working on a faster
guy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but how is it? Are you in there like, shit, I can't be in here?
Oh yeah, it's different when you're in there with a bigger guy. You know, making legs tired, you pushing up on a bigger dude. You know, it's good work for you and him because, like you said, he in there with somebody way quicker than him. So it's harder for him to hit you, and you in there with a guy that's big. You know what I'm saying? So you trying not to get hit by this big old dude, and you know what I'm saying. So it's good work both ways. You know, like when Shakira sparred me, you know what I'm saying. I'm bigger than him, but he use it. You know what I'm saying. When he get in there with somebody 135 and 140, like he really just be sitting in front of him because
that's what I'm saying.
He used to spawn bigger guys.
And the thing about it too, you say that you touched on that. Like sometimes I be having conversations and they be talking about Shakur and they'll say that he don't got power or he's not tough, and I'm like, shit. You better. I don't know what you talking about. Like this little dude, hey, he's a problem. I seen him in there with big dude. You know
they gonna find out when he get these fights that they gonna find out when he get some of these fights he been trying to call for.
I mean it's really been.
I've been in there with him myself, so I know.
You know firsthand like what was really going on. I mean, Houston is actually becoming like a humble little boxing city.
We got some champions up here, you know what I mean?
Real.
Like you said, we got undisputed Jamel Charlo. You know, we got O'Shaquie Foster. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, I mean, it's going down in age time, man. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of champions, Regis program.
You know, Regis, I know you from the booth.
He from the world, but you down in age time. He made boxing in Houston. You know what I'm saying?
I know you made age, Regis. I didn't even know.
But he from New Orleans, but
smoke, nah.
But but he came down here to box, so you know, gotta include him. You know, that's Savannah days right there. Me, Regis, the twins, we all come from the same gym. We all come from Savannah Boxing Gym.
Wow.
Man. So, you know, with that and, you know, with that history and stuff like that, and then just kind of seeing where you are, where all you guys kind of panned out and ended up, like, how was that? Is that a refreshing feeling? You know what I mean? How does that make you feel?
Man, it made me feel good because, you know, like, guys like me, like the twins, Regis, you know, we wasn't the top dogs at the gym, you know, at the time. You know, we weren't the top amateurs, you know what I'm saying, that was just winning everything. You know, and we had them at the gym. You had top amateurs at Savannah that was winning everything. So us four, like, we weren't really, you know, the top dogs. So just to see that, like, now today that we, like, you know what I'm saying?
About to be running this shit.
Well, they already, I mean, Regis already been world champion before. The twins, they've been world champion.
Yeah, 2-time world champion.
Male undisputed, you know what I'm saying? I'm just now trying to scratch, you know, the surface of trying to get a title shot or trying to get an elimination, you know, shot, trying to get a big name now. So
where do you think that's gonna be at? Is it gonna be at 54? Is it gonna be at 60? Because I know this Gomez fight is 60.
Shoot, either or. You know, I did that, you know, on purpose to open more doors to a big fight. You know, hopefully a 160 pounder need an opponent, and you know, and my name come up. So I'm just, you know, trying to leave a window of opportunity open as wide as I can. So that's why we'll take a fight at 54 or 160 right now. We're just trying to really get the biggest fight we can get.
Yeah. Is it more difficult to slim down or bulk up?
Oh, slim down for sure.
Yeah.
It's way much easier.
Yeah.
Way much harder to make 54 than 60, you know. Just last fight, it was like the weight thing was just a breeze, you know. Like, I went, like, the limit was 160. I was at, like, 157, like, 3 weeks. 3 weeks before the fight, I was already underweight. I woke up the morning weigh-ins. I was, like, 156, 4 pounds under. Got to eat breakfast.
Oh, yeah, Gomez was licking his shot.
You know what I'm saying?
He thought it was breakfast time.
Got to eat breakfast for the weigh-in. I still was 2 pounds under. I weighed in with my bottoms on. It was just easy to make weight, you know. So I told him, I was like, man, I want to stay at 60. They was like, well, you know, if I come 54, you know, you got to take it. I was like, yeah, but y'all can't tell him, shoot, let's keep fighting.
Because you
keep fighting at 60. So I like 60.
Yeah, I know. But you got to think about it, Keith. The lay of the land is about to change at 54. They already about to strip Charlo on the 30.
Oh, yeah.
And then who knows what he's going to do with them other belts. Win, lose, or draw.
Well, they going to get a belt to Tim Tszyu.
Yeah, they're going to get it. Yeah.
And then what I think going to happen, I think Charlo going to fight Canelo. Terrence Crawford want to move up to 54. I think he probably going to get the fight with Tim Tszyu, get that WBO belt.
You're right.
So then when him and Twin come together, he got that one belt. Twin got all the rest of the belts. Another undisputed fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes the most sense to me.
Yeah, he got two more fights with him.
That actually does.
With that being said, that's why I'm like, I want to go ahead and go 60. Yeah. Y'all got that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in none of that picture. That's all the belts right there. Cool, man. They can, you know, I ain't tripping on that. Shit, bring on Carlos Adames at 160 or Adames at 160.
You like that?
He got a belt. He got a WBC belt. Shoot. any of them guys that got them belts, them vacant belts, that just got vacated. I think it's Triple G done or something like that. Yeah. Shit, I'll fight Triple G if he want to fight one more time before his old ass go in retirement. You know what I'm saying?
That's real big for you. You get that triple, that'd be lovely.
That'd be lovely. Yeah.
Be there.
Yeah. I go to his country wherever I gotta go. I don't give a fuck. I take that fight.
Man, we mentioned the Bud and Spence, or if maybe you didn't, but I'm mentioning it now. Okay?
Cool. He's like, yeah, I'm talking.
You know what I'm saying? Like pre-fight, who did you have, and then post-fight, how did you feel about the results?
Well, pre-fight, I never, really said a winner because I always just thought that they was equal in skill, and I just, was excited to see the fight. To be honest with you, those are my two favorite fighters, like coming up in this game. You know what I'm saying? When Bud was 130, 135, and Spence been 147 his whole career. But you know what I'm saying? When they was at them different weight classes, I like both of them. You ask me who your two favorite fighters is, I tell you, it'd be like, well, it'd be Ward. Andre Ward would be number one.
Shout out SOG, man.
But
I just talked to the boy the other day for real.
but it'd be like the ones that was, still active, it'd be Spence and Crawford. So I never really picked no winner because I really like both of them. But to answer your next question, I didn't think he was gonna do him like that. I didn't think that. I'm still messed up about that. I didn't think
that. Messed up a lot of people.
I was there. I was there too. It was. I was there. I couldn't believe my eyes. But I couldn't believe it, but I could believe it though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was gonna go like that. But look, you're talking about Crawford, like Crawford like that. You know what I'm saying?
For somebody who was there,
Crawford like that, like for real.
Somebody who was there, who was actually at the fight, how? Like seeing it up close, like, how was everybody in the?
Oh,
was everybody just
the energy was crazy, especially when Eminem came out. That shut the building down.
Damn.
That's when I ain't gonna lie, I kind of knew. I was like, dang,
it's over.
That's when I kind of knew.
It's over.
I felt it. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
what?
You only get one
it
shot.
Came out like with Eminem. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I was like.
So that joint up close. And what was the epilogue? What was it? Showtime.
The
Showtime epilogue. Yeah. That was actually very sad.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
I had like a little tear.
They definitely made you, emotional about Spence towards the end.
Felt sad about him, like the loss, and it was.
Talking to his baby son after,
They was talking.
I know
big
they edited
shit,
it though. Yeah, they was. It's
shit.
Texas, and that's the thing, I love Spence, you know what I mean? Dallas, Texas. I lived out there 5 years, went to University of North Texas,
Okay.
Yeah. But Bud, I've been pro Bud since 2014. Okay? And since probably about 2017, I've been telling people whenever these guys meet up, Bud will stop him. And I said it with him, I said it with Sean Porter. I said it with Keith Thurman. If he gonna knock him out too. Like Bud is just one thing that I feel like he got that the other guys didn't have at 47 was the killer instinct. Like once he got you hurt, you done. Like he's trying to wipe you out. The other ones like Spence got that, he can bruise you round and round. Keith Thurman got the one time shit. Ugas got his shit, different guys. But none of them niggas possess that killer instinct like to take you out. Like nigga, you get the wobbling or doing, nigga, you're done. It's over. It don't matter who you are. So, that was just me when it came to Bud, Yeah. And people be mad at me, how you from H-Town, you ain't ride with Spence. Listen.
Houston and
realist, just a realist,
Just a realist, bro.
I ain't see no video of me like picking somebody, you know what I'm saying? I just can't wait to see the fight. I just want to make sure I'm there to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, especially before the fight, I'm like, oh, yeah, this Sugar Ray Leonard versus Hearns. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like that. Yeah. Two guys in their prime, they about to beat each other up. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be crazy. That's what I thought it was going to be like.
Did you feel anything was off with Earl? Did you feel like?
Definitely.
Did you have a feeling?
Definitely.
Was off,
when I seen him. I'm right there. I'm on the floor, next to the tunnel where they come out at. So I seen him wait before he hit the ring. I was just like, I don't know, maybe the lights bright shining in his face or something. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, you know, he was looking like spaced out. But I was
lazy. I don't know. It was real lazy looking. It was. I can't.
I don't know. You know, as fighters, we don't like to make no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's weak. It's like, you know, it just, I do feel like something's going on with him, but just, you know, got to give it to Crawford, man. He just.
When they showed the epilogue, nigga, that burger he was eating the night before, nigga, how it look? He ain't look like he was
weight drain. They were saying like, oh, he's weight drain.
Yeah, that burger looked good as a motherfucker. He like he was in, you know, real.
Oh, he ate a burger.
A big ass burger.
You ain't watched that on the epilogue?
Yeah, I ain't never did that again. I did that. That's what I did. Before I fought what's his name? Darius Miller. When my first L, bro, I ate a burger it was in Vegas from In-N-Out Burger after I made the way in, because that was last time I fought at 140 too. I had kind of drained myself for that fight. I was hungry, and yeah, that's the last time I ever did that. Now I just try to eat real clean after. Even if you come down, you can't try to stuff your face up right after the weigh-in, so then you become sluggish.
Yeah, that I see.
Become sluggish.
All in your gut, you can feel
breaths become short. You know what I'm saying? Just because you sluggish, like, you know, you can't just really pig out until like after the fight. Yeah, you gotta keep it clean. You know. So I learned the hard way.
Yeah, clearly.
Early in my career. You know what I'm saying?
But, like you said, it was early in your career, and that lesson, like, nigga, now you sound like a scientist of the sport now. Like, you just educate a lot of people right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk.
I'm glad, man. I'll be happy about that loss, because it's like, especially now, because now I'm going to the other side, but I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? And
can we say the same for Earl? Do we feel like,
you know, I mean,
shook him to where he's?
I mean, regardless if it did, you know, he had so much success.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He good, you know, at the end of the day. And I'm trying to be like that too. I'm trying to, you know, accomplish a lot, you know, get some checks like he did. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he really don't have to box. You know what I'm saying? If he don't want to, I'm trying to get on that level to where I'm just doing it because I just, you know, got the will to win and just love it. You know what I'm saying? Not because I got to financially. So,
I mean, at the end of it all, you know, what do you want your legacy to be? What do you want? Where do you want to stand in the books? You know, what do you want people to say about Marvelous Marquis?
That he just, you know, wasn't afraid to fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't worried about, you know, keeping his record clean and all that. He just, you know, he fought anybody, and then he not only did he fight anybody, he went and beat him, you know what I'm saying? So
a lot of people out.
I just, you know, I want to keep living up to that name as the old Snatcher, and just keep upsetting people that, you know, people think that I'm not supposed to beat, and hopefully, you know, Vegas keep their odds the way they is, man, and real, just try to run it up on that end too, you know what I mean?
Hey man, look at
trying to run it up.
I told him, I said, whenever I see this dude, I'm going to show him. I'm finna play. I put my money on Marquis Taylor, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at that right there. Yo, Elvis.
Oh, you won that one too? Yeah.
What you mean?
Yeah, talking about why the whole
listen,
time.
Plus 430. That's crazy.
They hated on him. I couldn't believe it.
Every plus 430.
I swear to God, I called T-Nitty. I said,
that's crazy.
They got this man plus 430. You can't not. Hey, listen. Y'all know good money. That was good money. That was a handout, a donation. A donation. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying, Marquis.
Shout out to Trent Williams too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna say the amount. I don't know if you want everybody knowing his business.
Trent, you knew what time it was.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to, you know, my big homie Trent Williams, Fred Williams, his brother. Yeah, they, you know,
shout out to them,
you know what time it is. You know, if I get a fight, go check the Vegas odds. They might
gonna be hating.
They gonna be hating, man. We gonna hit their ass every time.
Bro,
we gonna hit them where it hurt every time.
Bro, I swear, dog.
They about to catch on though. They be like, hell no, we ain't, man. That's why, like, say I get a fight with Carlos Adams.
Yeah.
They for sure gonna do all that.
Do the 430
plus 430, plus 400. He gonna knock Taylor out.
Yeah. Again, no.
Run it up on their ass again.
Him too, like that aggressive style, that works in your favor.
Yeah.
You crafty as fuck in there. The way you was punching that boy, Yo,
we about to go highway robbery, just like we did last time.
Hey,
get in and get out.
You feel me?
Hey, go in there, get the loot, and leave.
Go.
Hey, leave. Hey, leave him talking to the interviewer like, man, slid. Man, I don't know what's going on right now, man.
I'm talking about.
I was supposed to be a big fight for me. I was supposed to.
Also, how do they come up with these odds? Is what I really would like to know.
Based off experts, boxing experts. Like they had betting pages. I didn't see this till after the fight, but they was having like better inside. You know what bettors go to get insight on sporting events, because a lot of people really that's what they be doing. They bet. You know what I'm saying? So I went to pages like that after the fight. They all was saying like, man, bet the under 8.5 round for Gomez. Look like he gonna knock Taylor out.
I saw that.
About a third or fourth round. They was like Gomez for Gomez to win KO, it was minus 110. They say that was a steal too.
Yeah.
Any round for Gomez to win, minus 110 was a steal. That's what they was saying. Like, bet that. They was doing me dirty, man.
Real greasy.
This is real shit.
They were doing me dirty.
I watched 2 fights of Gomez. I swear to God, 2 fights. I mean, I put in my money so fast. I knew for me.
So I put my money.
It was too easy. I had this. I was like, oh no, I done seen this nigga in there with Shakur.
Yeah, like you didn't. Yeah.
This dude ain't nothing like that.
It's the easiest money, the easiest decision I ever had. Hey, guess who else said that? Same thing you just said. Trent.
Yeah, come on.
Matter of fact, Trent called his other homie and was like, hey, bro. Put a whole. He's like, nigga. Trent said, hey, it's gonna be the easiest money we ever made. That's what he said. And he's like, his partner was like, nah, I don't know. Yeah. Trent was like, look, if you lose, I pay half of your bet. He got his homie to go in some more money, and then Trent said, if you lose, I'm gonna back up half. I'm gonna pay you half. Yeah. What you lost.
What you lost. That's
I was like, damn, you had that much faith in you. That made me feel good. I'm like, damn, you had that much. But like he said, he was like, man, he same thing you said. He like, I looked at Gomez. He only had 6 fights. He was like,
he ain't been past 4 rounds. I said, oh no, I done watched this dude in a gauntlet.
Well, I was trying to tell him at the press conference. I was just like,
I tried to tell him.
I'm like.
That's what it is. Hopefully Vegas don't take too long.
I'm like, man, y'all crazy. I'm like, y'all crazy.
You ain't no money.
Yeah, I'm like y'all.
So what's brewing up? What we looking like? What's coming up?
I said we trying to get the biggest fight that we can. Now it's just all no matter who would get in there with me. Yeah. A lot of people don't be want to mess up what they got going, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Boxing is a lot of politics. Hey, it's a business. So, you know what I'm saying? I just messed up Gomez.
You feel me? That story.
You know what I'm saying? That Cuban sensation and all that is over with.
Your daddy ruined that. Story ruined. You know what I'm saying?
So it's just like.
That's what it's about.
Man, only time that I get a fight is when they got a lot of confidence in a fighter coming up. Yeah. That's why I fought so many undefeated fighters. Yeah. Because that's the only fights I get is when somebody think that, oh, yeah, he going to be, we got him. You know what I'm saying?
We fucking got him.
So it's just, it get harder and harder every time I come up and do that. You know what I'm saying? But
Damn, I ain't going to lie. I really want to see you. I would love to see you on this undisputed undercard.
Man, at September 30th,
yeah.
That's what we trying.
Yeah. I would love to see that. You know what I mean?
But if not, you got David Benavidez and Andre Carr coming up. Yeah. I could be on that one. Or like I said, I really wanted to be on the Canelo.
I'm telling you.
I ain't going to lie to you.
I feel like, you are that type of talent that needs to be showcased on something like that. You know what I'm saying? In front of a lot of eyes like that, because
I put myself in position.
I kind of don't want that, because then they going to take away they going to take it away. Vegas going to take it away, man, because take it away from us, dog. But you do deserve it, though. You do deserve it, though. You know what I mean? You are a world-class talent, and I feel like you should be on a world stage like that. You definitely, like I say, you deserve it. That Gomez victory was, that was nothing short of amazing.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Definitely a statement big time statement. Like
sure.
you keep bringing these jokers around, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
It was a good touch. Yeah, I put him on his ass too.
No fact.
That was a great icing on the cake right there.
Let's kill the power shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was funny.
That was
man. I was laughing in a fight,
bro. It was funny.
And I kind of pointed at him. I hit him. Hey.
They made that like a big emphasis, like
like he got Taylor, power, yeah. And Taylor only has 1 KO. He hit like pillows and all this bullshit, and whop, boom, he on the floor.
I'm talking
funny, laughing at him.
No, for real.
I'm talking about that boy was stanky leg.
Yeah,
straight up.
I know that's embarrassing, man.
So I mean, who are we saying is Canelo, Charlo?
And again, like?
I'm not really picking a winner, but what do you? I ain't gonna put you out there like that. But what do you want to see from that fight? What are your,
I know that's gonna be a good fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I know that's gonna be a good fight. You got Canelo coming forward and Twin. His tenacity. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come forward. He gonna give it everything he got. I know it's gonna be. The boys gonna scrap. It's gonna be a scrap. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait. I can't wait for it to happen. I wanted to fight on it, but if not, I'm definitely gonna try to be there for sure.
Yeah,
I would love to see you on that on the court. That would be wonderful. And I think, hopefully, we can be there in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the thing too. I feel like I bring exciting fights. You know,
for sure.
Especially if I'm the co-main event, or I feel like I add to the card. The fans. They in for a treat when I'm on the undercard. They know it's gonna be he fighting. Mark is gonna come in, probably fight another undefeated fighter, and probably gonna end up beating him again. And I feel like boxing need that. Boxing need fights to where you really don't know who the hell gonna win. Right. Sometimes boxing could get too predictable. Right. As like sports fans, you want to see underdogs win. You want to see people that you ain't even think was gonna win. It happened in the NBA and the NFL. We be thinking this team gonna win, and then boom, this team just coming. So I feel like people just like to see that. And I feel like I bring that to the game. You put me in there with somebody that's supposed to be a killer, this that. You know what I'm saying? Put them in there with me. I
easy work.
Fuck them up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like boxing need that.
What you think about the fight?
I mean, my heart is with Charlo. You see the hat, A-Leaf, Texas. You know what I'm saying? I represent that. But, man, damn. I mean, Canelo, he's just so crafty, bro.
Yeah, but Canelo's not automatic. And I think that's what it's like, he's not automatic. So it's not like Charlo is completely counted out.
Nah.
Tell you one thing, Charlo pull it off.
Yeah.
He go down as one of probably the greatest.
For sure.
Not even one of them. Like,
yeah.
Well, you know what? Crawford just did that though. Crawford just got 2 undisputeds. Yeah. So he go along with that. You know what I'm saying? It can't be no more lists because he still ain't on the pound for pound list. So that'd be crazy. I think it's because they just don't like him. It's personal. It ain't boxing wise. He got all the belts. He undisputed.
Bro, and even the way he got those belts.
Only 4 undisputed champions in boxing.
And he won them.
And they all on like pound for pound list. He the only one that's not on pound for pound.
And he went and took every belt off every champion in that division.
Yeah.
And fought one dude twice. And knocked everybody out.
And knocked him out. But
hating on him from the swag, I mean, it's typical. It's all good though. But I mean,
wait. So it's 4 undisputed. It's Canelo 168, Twin, Crawford, and Haney.
Yeah.
So 3 out of the 4 black. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's live too, actually.
Yeah.
Shout out to 4 African Americans.
Man, I don't know. Why,
I mean,
why they be hating on them, bro? Why they don't like Devin Haney, man?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
They try to like box a nigga out, and they want to give him no fights. Then he had to do the Cambodia shit over there in Australia twice, and me. Especially with black fighters, when you go over to the other country and take the straps like that, that's just mucho respect. Like I ain't gonna lie, respect for me goes through the roof because that just takes a different type of mindset. You know what I mean? You got to go to a different place because you go into somebody else's backyard. You know everybody over here don't fuck with you. That's just they all don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And you go and you taking this man belts and you bring them bitches back to the house. Like that's just respectable. You know what I mean? So I didn't understand. Like, you know, with the hate with Devin Haney, I never really understood him. I like how him and his pops is moving. Yeah. I think he got the fight with Regis coming up. It was October 28th, but I don't know what's going on.
Oh, nah, Regis said he ain't signed for that date.
Yeah. Regis said he ain't signed for that date. He said something about November, I believe, right?
Yeah. But, okay.
That's good for both of them, you know what I'm saying? Regis about to, get his shine, fighting one of the, bigger names in boxing, and Haney about to move up to his real weight class at 140. I just feel like he just too big for 135.
Yeah.
I seen him in real life. I'm like, man, that's big ass 135 right there. You know what I'm saying? I just think he probably.
So it's 140.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's at 140.
He's at 140. Yeah, him and Regis, because Regis the WBC.
And depending on the result, what he gonna do. Feel like if he win that fight, I don't see him coming back down to 140 to 135 after he win that fight.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
And that's a
unless it's a fight with like Tank or somebody. Money is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Then he'll do it probably. Yeah. And then even if it's Tank probably move up to 40 fight. He probably do that because Tank fought Barrios at 40.
At 40,
So.
Okay. I could see that though. I think that would be a good fight. Haney and Tank.
At 40, I think that's a good fight too. You know,
I'm trying to be like Tank. Tank don't really care about like the belts and all that. I do want to win me one just to get my name out there, boom, do it. And after that, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying?
No, because
say I get a fight with Carlos Adamish. I'm like screaming Canelo after that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, once I get that name on my on my resume and win, I'm going big. I'm thinking big with it. Fuck these belts. I'm like, I want Canelo. I want Triple G come out retirement. Shit, I'm trying to make that bag. That's where the money at. Get the belts.
Them
try to get the checks.
Fights.
Yeah, I'm like, forget the belts. I'm trying to make the biggest fights, sell the biggest fight possible.
But more people want to fight you when you have more belts. Though.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes that's what you.
Oh,
yeah.
The notary, because just like you said with Tank, like Tank ain't even a world champion. I mean, I think he got that WBA Reggie belt.
Regular, But
his
his name,
but his name is bigger than all their names.
Forget the belt. Yeah. You ain't about to sell millions of pay-per-view buys without him.
Right, and selling out stadiums.
So it's just like, if the network needs you, they know you gonna sell this many. What, Jake Paul?
Yeah.
How you feel about
Jake Paul? Still, I mean, he got the formula.
Man,
he got the formula. At the end of the day, Showtime gonna pay this man to put on the show.
Facts.
Because they know they gonna get their money. He gonna sell tickets. He gonna sell pay-per-view buys. And at the end of the day, you gotta understand that's just where the game at now.
Right.
You could be left behind, but me, I'm like, damn, that's what you gotta do. You gotta put asses in the seats.
Can you cross over? Like, so if you're still fighting, like with WBO, all of that stuff, can you go fight with on the Jake Paul card?
Yeah. Nah, it's real. He has a real boxing promoter, his MVP.
Yeah. And the most money ever made.
Yeah.
If they was like, we got about to give you a bag to come fight over there.
Yeah.
Who we talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely.
So it don't really matter. It's like because there's real fights. Okay.
He has his own promotional company. He promotes himself. So like, he has fights. Like you just said, he's broken records when it comes to women boxing. He got women the most money that they ever. You know what I'm saying?
He's a real
man. Like he you know what I'm saying? He done made history.
Bro. And he's so fresh in it.
Yeah. I think the highest paid. He paid the highest paid like 4 round fights they was getting paid like $15,000-$16,000. That's unheard of for a 4 round. Like he came in the game like wanting to like give boxers like what they deserve. Yeah. This a guy that didn't grow up boxing.
Right.
He just started boxing and found out how dirty the game is.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah,
he like what? Like he trying he's saying shit like he want to start a boxers union.
Yeah, see now that.
You know what I'm saying? He making people mad. Because they like, hold on, you fucking up the money.
Because you remember remember at first, because Dana White don't be paying them people nothing.
Man,
that's why the MMA
I ain't even gonna say. Hey, look, I ain't gonna say nothing about. I'm just gonna look. The proof is in the pudding.
It is.
You even got Terrence Crawford just did an interview saying like, bro, they'll give you $5 million, not even let you know that it was $30 million.
Damn.
Like it's like I said, boxing has no union. Boxers don't be. I feel like boxers don't talk to each other about the money. You know what I'm saying? Like how much they pay you. It's just like whoever getting the good money or whatever. They gonna keep. They don't want to fuck their bag up, so they gonna keep it quiet. Yeah. And nobody really like. There's no union. There's no like to make sure everybody getting paid. Like how much you got? You got. Yeah. Like you see NBA, NFL when they get their contract, it goes public. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know the quarterback getting paid. You know, it ain't no under. Just think if it was like a whole locker room, right, and nobody knew it.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
It'd be, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like,
you paid, bro.
Like you know, you wouldn't even know if you getting paid good. Exactly, you wouldn't even know you getting paid good.
Exactly.
It's like like this one person, like he took $200,000 for the fight, and he didn't even know his partner that he didn't won way more fights than got a belt. Like he got $300,000. Like you know, like. You just don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, if you getting lowballed or not, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like boxers need to start coming together and like, you know, oh, okay.
Well, why is there lack of transparency? Why do they not want to?
It ain't no commissioning this stuff. Boxing is like a free fall game.
Make your deals and
it ain't no, don't nobody govern it or nothing like that. You know, we got a couple things intact, like the Muhammad Ali act, so we can see like even that, yeah. So
shout out to Al Heyman. Like I don't know what he is. Is he an advisor? Is he a
no? What's the you said Muhammad Ali?
Muhammad Ali, like where like a manager can't be an advisor, something like that. Or,
something like that. Like
you
can't promote and manage a fight. You only could be a promoter or
a manager.
Okay.
Or a manager,
But
and then
you know you got Al Heyman who says he's an advisor.
Yeah.
So
hey,
he does both.
Terminology.
He went to Harvard, man. You know.
Yeah.
So he understands.
But you know, Al like one of the first like people like to like really give boxers they just do they money.
Yeah. BBC.
It came in, boxers started making way more money, especially like you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially us, you know what I'm saying? They started making more money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like other promoters, you know, they weren't really doing that with black fighters. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't from Mexico or something like that, or Puerto Rico, you ain't really, you know, you ain't really a big sale, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It is. I mean, I be a parent, I guess. Yes. Let's
look, I got some random questions for you, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You know, ain't gonna make it too long. Just got 3 of them, man. First one. If you had to spend the rest of your life as a TV character, who would it be? TV character.
TV character.
He was not prepped for any of these questions.
No, right.
Straight off the dome. Right?
Off the dome.
Anime, just regular TV.
It would be probably be like Batman.
Batman. Okay.
No, rich.
Yeah.
Rich as hell.
Ain't nobody tell you
no powers or nothing, just rich as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Really.
White privilege.
You know, really like just, you know, really beat up somebody, you know, and rich. You know what I'm saying? Batman, you know, he really could fight in real life. He ain't have powers and all that.
Right.
He
had a bunch of gadgets. He just beat a bunch of rich niggas.
Beat niggas up like a motherfucker. Like,
so. Cool. All right, number two. What are 2 things every person should do before they die?
I feel like one, everybody should like, you know, like have a kid. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Something left of you, and
like that. Leave some remnants.
That's a big question.
Yeah, you know,
2 things.
You know, just random. You know what I'm saying? Just touch another side of your brain. You know what I'm saying?
So like, you should have a kid and make you like $10 million.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Before you die.
All right.
I feel like everything else will come.
10 million.
Have the
and a
to
baby.
leave behind.
A baby in a bag.
That's a nice life.
That's it, yeah.
It is. All right, my last question. All right, you on a road trip. Give me your must-have snacks.
Hot Cheetos. Gotta have the water.
Okay. What kind of water we drinking, man?
Don't
we
say,
High Dollar or you know what I'm saying? We Ozarka, we thugging.
Yeah, Ozarka.
Okay, we thugging. We Third Ward Texas.
Ozarka.
Okay.
Drunk the water straight out the faucet on the side of the house.
You feel me? We ain't drinking out the water hose no more, bro. Come on, man. Stop it.
Like that no more,
you know, them the good old days.
Water faucet days.
Yeah, man, you know. But hey, you know, Marvelous One, we appreciate your time, bro. You know, like I said, we know you got so much going on. You know, we're trying to get you in there, you know, the big fights and everything. Like I say, we appreciate everything. I don't know, you got anything else for them?
Yeah, let the people know where they can find you on social.
Oh, yeah. Follow me on Instagram, marvelous_Keys, MARVELOUS_Keys. Same thing on Twitter, marvelous_Keys.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know how to spell marvelous? Google.
Yeah,
it's on some other shit. It's your boy
Keys, QUIS.
Yeah. Thank you so much, champ. We appreciate
the lovely
it.
Monet Banks.
Problem.
You know we're giving you opinions back with facts. Straight like that, man. We tapping out, man, with the Marvelous One, man. We're going to catch these hands.
So.
I'm on some other shit.